Hello and welcome. Hunkpain Gaming is here with you in another video about Warframe. In this video, we're gonna talk about the Proboscis Cernos. The Proboscis Cernos is an amazing bow. Okay, I know everyone now is hyped about the Natarok, but we cannot forget all the weapons in the game. And this video is based on your request. In the previous video, I forget exactly which video, but one Tenno told me, Hank, can you make for us the Proboscis Cernos build? And I got you guys. If you're watching this video, yeah. So, if you want any weapon, any build, any frame, anything you have in mind about Warframe you want to suggest, let me know in the comments below or join our Discord. The link is on the description. So let's move forward. The Proboscis Cernos is an enhanced Mutalist Cernos. It's another bow similar to it that launches appendages that pulls enemies toward the zone of impact before releasing a large viral explosion. So what it does, when you hit the enemies, like Nidus, second ability. So you hit the bow, and it's gonna be like, let's say, tentacles gonna pull them, and then explosion. All right, it's some kind of crowd control and so on and so on. And we're going now to check it on the game. Just we're talking about the weapon. The primary weapon deals the primary viral and slash damage. Okay. And he is the third highest status chance of all bows behind the Daiku and Mutalist Cernos. The arrows explodes in a 7-meter radius after 1.7 seconds. The weapon disadvantages is lowest critical chance of all bows, so you don't focus building him so much crit, just a bit. Alright, below average critical multiplier, third lowest charge speed of all bows after Daiku and Lens. So let's open the game and see this weapon what it can do. Okay, so this is what I will be talking to you about. You see this? Now, boom. Okay, now if we try it near the enemies, it's gonna pull them towards it. Look at this. See that? See that? Boom. Now, look at this. See that? It's a very, very deadly weapon. So what if we combine it with Nidus? Look at this. Crazy, crazy, crazy bow, guys. If you don't know about it, you should try it out. It's amazing. So let's try it one more time. Okay. Look at this. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Boom. Okay, so to prove this weapon is good enough and the build is good, we need to try it in Steel Path, right? So if we try it on Steel Path, Mode Survival, anywhere else in the game, you'll be able to deal more damage and act better with the weapon. So Steel Path, if you don't know what Steel Path is, Steel Path, enemy level plus 100, enemy health and shield and armor plus 250%. And in return of this boost, of course, you're gonna get resource drop chance and mod drop chance 100%. How you unlock Steel Path? Very simple. You unlock all the nodes in your star chart, in your normal star chart, and you're gonna have Steel Path unlocked. So we're going to mod. Consider mod is like the highest and end game level in the game. That's why we go there. Let's go. Let's go. And guys, let me know about the new decoration of the entrance. Like, instead of the desk, if you want me to put back the desk or I keep this one, let me know. Okay, let's build some stacks so we'll be sure we are alive. Okay, here we go. See? It's very, 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 very fun weapon to use, by the way, guys. And trust me on that, you know, Hank doesn't bring you any fake stuff or try to lure you into something bad. Seriously, the weapon is very, very good and worth trying 100%. And if you have a favorite weapon, a weapon you like, and you just yet don't know how to build it. And by the way, in the future, I'm gonna prepare you guys a video on how to build weapons. I'm gonna make you a guide on how to understand the weapon and how to build stuff. Let's go. And the next video is going to be about the epitaph. Yes, guys, the epitaph. Finally, I'm gonna release a build for it. But now we're focusing on this Proboscis. The name is like crazy. Proboscis Cernos. Proboscis Cernos, yeah, Proboscis Cernos. As you see, guys, the weapon killing them easy. And as well, it have a crowd control. So if you're using your favorite frame and your favorite frame have a bit problem in survivability, so this weapon can help you with that. If you know what I'm talking about. And you know, always you're not gonna be using the let's say the primary weapon or secondary weapon by itself. You know, Warframe is about melee weapons. Let's be honest, guys, there is no such thing you'll be using only primary, secondary. So it's good to take with you, let's say, a good melee weapon. In case you run a bit out of life support, you can balance that up. Warframe is like more of combination of weapons, and when they designed the game, they be sure that you will use everything on the game. That's why to level up your master, you need to level up every single weapon in the game. So they want you to try everything. So the game becomes trying weapons, building weapons, and fashion frames, and so on and so on and so on. They don't want you to stick to one weapon. And now I feel there is a problem lately happening in Warframe about glaive. And the Warframe, there is some of our community believes that Warframe is not a normal weapon. The glaive is not a normal weapon, and it shouldn't be this powerful because it outplays all the other weapons. Now the question comes, Hank, why would they complain? Why would they care? Why? I will tell you why, guys. Not everyone know how to play glaive. Not everyone is happy that glaive is the strongest weapon. At a certain point, it becomes a competition of weapons. For example, you go and you play with others, right? When you press tab like this, you want to see yourself doing a good damage, right? Why you think people like crazy building stuff? Not only to kill enemies. At certain point, you can kill any enemies, but they're pushing towards more DPS. Damage per second. The more damage you do, the more dealing damage and percent you're gonna be popping up. So it's a competition between players who do the highest damage. So now let's imagine this. A guy loves glaive and he build glaive, okay, like me, for example, and he go against someone using, I don't know, pick a weapon, I don't know, any melee weapon, guys. Let's say Cronen, okay? Let's say Cronen, which is so powerful weapon and so on, yeah, and he gonna lose against me easy. This weapon does explosion damage, does slash. It's crazy weapon. I know it's very powerful, and that guy doesn't like glaive, right? Now he feel this unfair because his favorite weapon doesn't reach, so he start complaining. Understand? So you cannot expect everyone to like everything, okay? So there what happens, they want to balance it a bit. So for example, they have a chance when they fight against someone with glaive, they have a chance to beat. Because look, guys, you see how we're doing with Cernos? This feels normal, feels very normal. But if I do like this, one shot with the glaive, look at this, guys. You know what I'm talking about. I love glaive. And I feel glaive is the best weapon in the game right now. And I don't think they should nerf it or something, no. And so I think, guys, I mean, if someone watching me and feel glaive is like maybe cheating or it's not a good weapon, oh, come on. Try it. I have a guide on how to glaive. So yeah. Let's go. Now, time for me to share with you the build. You waited enough. Let's go. And I enhanced a bit the quality of the videos. Let me know, guys, if the video has a bit more quality in it. And if you like it in this level of quality, or I put it back the way it was. I tried to fix a bit the sound and the playback music. Okay, let's go. Equipment, arsenal. Proboscis Cernos. Proboscis Cernos. Oh my god. Okay, we use 5 forma here. We use the galvanized chamber for multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Serration, 135% damage. Point strike for 150% critical chance. This weapon has the lowest critical chance, so if you want, you can switch it with heavy caliber. Up to you. I mean, you can do that. You already saw the weapon, what it can do. If you want, throw heavy caliber there. Galvanized aptitude, 72% statue chance on kill, 36% direct damage per statue type, affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Vigilante favor, 45% fire rate 2 times for bows, which is now we're having like 90%. 20% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. Stormbringer for 90% electricity. Vile acceleration, 90% fire rate 2 times for bows, that's 180%, minus 15% damage, so you can throw heavy caliber. Yeah. Infected clip, so 90% toxin. Vigilante supplies, convert unused ammo pickup into primary weapons, ammo, pistols, acid shotgun, snipers. 20% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. Now, like always I was saying, if you have a Riven with fire rate, throw it instead of Vigilante favor. If you have a Riven critical chance, critical damage, something else, or just minus, point strike. So point strike is your first mode that you want to change if you have a Riven. So if you have a Riven, let's say with toxin, switch infected clip. Up to you, but start with point strike. You can throw a heavy caliber there to fix the minus 15 damage here. You reach 17,000, you're gonna do more damage, yes, and it's gonna be better, yes. But I like some crit in the weapon, okay? So, infected clip is good. If you want, you can switch it. Stormbringer, you can switch it with primed cryo rounds. That is totally up to you. Let me explain it to you. This build is just perfect the way it is. But there is players out there who would love to enhance it a bit. You know, when you reach, let me explain it to you. There is a level the weapon reach its maximum potential, which is this. Now, there is beyond maximum potential, which is a Riven, okay? So, when you look at the weapon and you want to switch for a Riven, you can switch it with point strike, okay? Now, you say, Hank, I don't have a Riven, but I want to enhance a bit the weapon. So, you can, for example, do a special forma for Stormbringer and you throw primed cryo rounds. I would do that, but I need to make the build, especially for these status mods, accepted for all players. So if they don't have cryo rounds, they can put Stormbringer, because Stormbringer is the let's say accessible for everyone, okay? But if you put cryo rounds, you will remove corrosive. You understand? So the build is about viral and corrosive. So if you remove Stormbringer, you will have only a viral. That's why we don't do that. So we're running viral and corrosive same time. The weapon already have a viral in radial attack. We just boosted the viral with infected clip. Okay? And the weapon have a high slash damage 319, which is very good, higher than impact, and it's puncture, so it's gonna be proccing slash most of the time. So if you want to enhance the weapon, forget about everything, just throw heavy caliber there. If you don't want crit, that's your game. If you have a Riven, switch point strike, the rest leave it the way it is. If you want throw hunter munition, up to you, but the weapon already doing slash, so I don't think you would need that. point strike, my friend, heavy caliber, that's the end. Okay, if you want sprint speed, you can amalgam serration instead of serration. That's totally up to you, and that's the game which you play it around. I hope, guys, you like the build of Proboscis Cernos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this new decoration, what you think about this build, and let me know if you build it already and you try it. Give it a try, guys, and let me know what is the next weapon you'd like to see. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, and like, and join our Discord. The link is on the description. Stay safe, and bye-bye.